The moment a legendary name makes a comeback, the entire motorcycle world holds its breath. And today, on Gear Up Bike, we're diving deep into one of the most anticipated returns in Kawasaki's lineup of the 2026 Kawasaki GPZ900 RS. A motorcycle that doesn't just revive history, but reinvents it with modern engineering, stunning design, and performance that bridges the past and the future in a way very few bikes ever manage. So sit back, gear up, and let's take a detailed ride through everything this new GPZ900 RS brings to the road. From the very first glance, the bike radiates nostalgia. Kawasaki has given it a retro-inspired silhouette that instantly reminds riders of the legendary GPZ900R that dominated the 80s and became a cult icon after its appearance in Top Gun. But this time, the classic shape meets modern aggression. The front profile is bold and refined, beginning with a beautifully sculpted LED headlamp that holds onto the round heritage design while giving off a razor-sharp modern glow. Around the headlamp sits a clean, blacked-out bezel that contrasts perfectly with the vibrant retro paint schemes Kawasaki is offering. Just below, the front fender is short, sporty, and crafted with a mix of metal and lightweight composite materials, giving the bike a muscular yet premium front stance. Looking from the front, you immediately notice the wider stance compared to earlier classics, hinting at improved stability and performance. The upside-down front suspension is fully modern, featuring adjustable components that are highlighted in anodized finishes, making the bike striking even when parked. The dual front disc setup with radial mount calipers blends neatly into the classic look while promising high-level stopping power. Moving to the side is where the retro spirit fully comes alive. The tank has that unmistakable stretched, curved profile inspired directly from the original GPZ series, but now wider and sharper with modern contour lines. Kawasaki has done an excellent job keeping the proportions authentic while adapting them to modern ergonomics. The paintwork includes pinstriping, retro Kawasaki logos, and a glossy finish that throws you back to the 80s while still reflecting 2026 level craftsmanship. From the side, the engine is proudly exposed, giving that old-school mechanical feel riders love. The frame is a steel trellis design that maintains classic aesthetics while improving rigidity. The seat is long, flat, and slightly stepped for comfort, letting both rider and passenger enjoy a more relaxed position. The side panels blend seamlessly, subtly modern but still carrying that vintage charm. The exhaust system is one of the biggest highlights on the side profile, a twin exit system with brushed metal finishing that closely resembles the older model's pipe styling but with a richer, cleaner tone thanks to today's engineering. Shifting to the back, the 2026 GPZ900 RS keeps things minimalistic and clean. The tail is compact and slender, creating a sporty, tapered end that brings out the retro character. The LED tail lamp is rectangular and slightly smoked, perfectly capturing the vintage design language. The rear fender is short but functional, giving the bike a clean rear look without compromising practicality. The side-mounted indicators are slim and modern, blending neatly without interrupting the nostalgic aesthetic. From behind, the bike looks balanced, muscular, and undeniably stylish with the wide rear tire completing its bold stance. Now let's get into the heartbeat of this machinio, the engine. Kawasaki has not simply reused an existing engine, they've engineered a new evolution of the Ninja power plant specifically tuned for the GPZ900 RS experience. It features a 948cc liquid-cooled inline-four engine, paying homage to the original GPZ900R, which was famous for being one of the first liquid-cooled inline-four sport bikes. This new engine is tuned to deliver smooth, linear power across the rev range, designed for both thrilling acceleration and comfortable everyday riding. Kawasaki focused on creating a balance between modern performance and old-school feel, giving the bike a rich intake sound and a deep, satisfying exhaust note that resonates beautifully at mid-range RPMs. This engine produces around 125 horsepower and approximately 98 Nm of torque, making it powerful enough for highway pulls and spirited weekend riding while still being manageable for relaxed cruising. The throttle response is sharp without being overly aggressive, thanks to refined ride-by-wire technology. Kawasaki has also integrated multiple riding modes that adjust traction control, throttle mapping, and power delivery, allowing the GPZ900 RS to adapt to different riding conditions. For riders who appreciate retro simplicity, a custom mode allows the electronics to stay minimally intrusive, recreating that pure mechanical connection with the road. When it comes to performance, the bike handles impressively for a retro-styled machine. The suspension setup provides stability in corners, absorbing bumps with grace while keeping the chassis planted. The braking system, a dual discs up front and a single disc at the rear with ABS, delivers strong, predictable stopping power. Whether you're carving through mountain roads or cruising around town, the GPZ900 RS feels nimble, responsive, and surprisingly sporty. The weight distribution is well balanced, and Kawasaki has managed to keep the bike from feeling top-heavy, making low-speed maneuvering easier than expected. On highways, the GPZ900 RS shows its true character. The inline-four hums smoothly even at high speeds, and the aerodynamic design, though retro, does a solid job at managing wind resistance. The seating posture is slightly leaned forward but not aggressive, giving riders a mix of comfort and control ideal for long rides and sporty outings alike. The gearbox is crisp, refined, and paired with an assist and slipper clutch that makes both upshifts and downshifts buttery smooth. As for pricing, Kawasaki aims to position the GPZ900 RS as a premium retro sport machine. Depending on the region, the expected price sits around the upper middle of Kawasaki's lineup, placing it competitively among other modern retro bikes. While not the cheapest option, it delivers exceptional value thanks to its blend of iconic design, modern features, and thrilling performance. Riders looking for a bike that blends emotion, heritage, and cutting-edge technology will find the price well justified. And now, wrapping up the review, the 2026 Kawasaki GPZ900 RS is more than just a motorcycle, it's a statement, a perfect fusion of past and future. Designed for riders who appreciate history but demand modern reliability and performance, Kawasaki has successfully revived a legend in the most respectful yet innovative way possible. If you want a bike that turns heads, delivers excitement, and connects you to a timeless era of motorcycling while still offering today's engineering excellence, the GPZ900 RS is absolutely worth your attention. If you enjoyed this detailed review and want to see more upcoming bike breakdowns, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you don't miss the next ride. This is Gear Up Bike, and I'll see you in the next review.